We're back with the Virtue's Last Word. Where we just left off was that we just finished escaping from a potential executor. And don't mind the save there, I just meant. So, let's get into it, shall we? Alright, it's open. Now let's get the hell out of here. What? What's wrong? Oh yeah. Guess it's a little high for you, huh? I'd say that's at least 6 feet, maybe more. Alright then. Climb up on my shoulders.
Your shoulders?
Yeah, that's right. Why, something wrong? What? What's that look supposed to mean? What do you think I'm gonna do? Oh, come on. I'm just trying to be rational here. No ulterior motive, hand to God. Not like I'm hoping to get my face sandwiched between.
I knew it! You sick bastard.
Dang. Hey, look, I'm just trying to get us out of here. Got any brilliant ideas that don't involve your thighs?
Fine. On your knees.
What?
You're a little tall for me to just jump up on your shoulders. And I'm certainly not going to give you the satisfaction of making me climb. So kneel.
Okay, that makes sense. There. Ready. Bring it on.
Thanks. A little step up is just what I needed.
What? Wait, what are you going to
Quiet.
do?
Here we go!
She can fly? How in the hell? She probably just jumps.
Alright, give me your hand.
What the heck are you?
Well, I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman, or Spider-Man, or Aquaman, or Merman, or a Wolfman. I'm not a Brahmin, or Common, or Ramen. I'm not a Cayman either, so you don't really need to worry about anything. My name is Phi. I guess you could say, I am no man. Just come on. One of these days, Witch King.
So a milkman go comedy. That's weird. Whoa, what's up with this place?
Sure doesn't look like an elevator shaft. Some kind of warehouse, maybe. Or a hangar.
So we were in an elevator that doesn't...
Yeah. It wasn't going to go anywhere.
When that rabbit said it was going to fall, he was just screaming with us.
So it would seem.
Then why?
Forget it. Look. More people. Looks like an old guy, a young man, 2 girls, and they're all wearing bracelets. Probably safe to assume they're trapped here too.
Alright, well, let's go say hi then. Bye, Sigma. I feel like those are like Alpha, Beta, Sigma. They're all... I don't know if Phi is one of those. Hey, she's the Egyptian woman from, 999, if I'm correct about that. Hey there. Any of you guys know what the hell's going on here?
No, we don't. I haven't been out here much longer than you.
They grabbed you too, huh?
Grabbed? And there's Spooky Man, gassed. Oh yeah, I got in my car, I wanted to start the engine, and then there was this white smoke.
I think we all shared that particular experience. The smoke seems to be some kind of general anesthetic. When I woke up, I was in one of these elevators.
All 5 of you were in one elevator?
No! Mr. Dio and I were in the same elevator, but...
Wait, which one of you is Dio?
That would be me. This little guy here is Quark.
Nice to meet you, mister.
Right, nice to meet you too. So, what about the rest of you?
Tenmyoji, Alice, and Luna all woke up in different elevators. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us?
No, you've got it right.
So you're Margie. Probably would be to budget that then, right, sir?
Yep.
And Alice is...
Me.
Right, Al Ice.
She's Luna.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, other Luna.
It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What's she so nervous about?
And you are?
Right, I'm Stigma. This bundle of laughs is fine. Good to meet you all, I guess.
Say that again.
And this malnourished harpy is fine. Better?
Bastard.
Are you two...
Not likely. That elevator was the first time we've seen each other. I think.
You think?
Never mind. Forget I said anything. Yeah, just now, in that elevator. No questions about that. That's the truth.
Yeah. See your bracelet there?
Oh yeah, sure.
And yours. Phi, right? Now let me have a look. I thought so.
What?
Quark, you and Dio show them your bracelets.
They both say pair and have a number 3. Just like Phi and I. No, wait, the color's different. Ours are red. And yours are blue.
Oh, sharp eye there.
What about yours, sir? I'm just gonna call you Tem, because I can't full name. Tem, right?
Show him yours too, ladies.
So there's, the last 2 are green in the OBT. Oh, red, blue, and green? They're different. You got 3s, but your bracelets say solo.
Right. You figure it out then?
Figure what out?
Sigma and I are the red pair. Dio and Quark are the blue pair. Each pair got put in the same elevator, but Tenmyoji, Alice, and Luna were all solos. So...
Let's see here. So there's 3 solos, that's 3 teams. There's 2 teams, that's 5 elevators, so there should be a 6th elevator with a team. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more for the last 2. What's pair and solo mean?
Don't got the foggiest idea.
Well, that's helpful.
I don't know why we're split up like this either.
Does anybody know what the 3 means?
Maybe it has something to do with the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes! And I'm calling it the nonary game!
Which I'm assuming, since it's based off of 3, at least initially. Like, obviously, I've seen people play this in the past, so if I recall correctly, I know what the real answer is. But initial thought, like, if I was playing this blind, we would have to pair up with one of the solo people.
Evidence Audition!
You guys saw him too, right? That rabbit thing?
Yes. In the elevator.
He said something about the elevator falling.
The others explained that after they escaped from their own elevators, they've gone around the warehousey room we were in and tested the doors. Unfortunately, it turned out they were all shut tight and impossible to open. They had been about to try and open this door, the one with the 9 on it, when Phi and I appeared. So, any chances that this one will open?
You think we'd have done it last if there was?
There's some sort of, I don't know, machine off to the left here, but...
Well, give it a shot, why don't you?
Error. Looks like force probably isn't gonna work either. Damn, well, didn't really think that'd work anyways.
I don't think you'll be able to force that door with anything short of a tank.
Right? Well, how about those green 3 doors over there?
I told you already. Ugh. Each one's got a digital lock on it. We can't pick the lock, and we can't break down the door.
Sure about that?
Why would I lie?
Okay, are there any other ways out?
No, unfortunately. Not that we've found, anyway.
Great.
Well, there is one thing I'm a little curious about.
And that is?
I was the first to escape. That means I know who was in which elevator. I watched all of you come out after all.
And?
Well, I was in the 1/3 from the right. Tenmyoji was the second out. Your elevator was second from the left, I think.
Good memory. Yeah, that's where I was.
Third was Luna. You climbed out of the rightmost elevator, didn't you?
Yes, that's the one.
Dio and Quark were next. You came out of the elevator next to Luna's.
Blue, and I think Luna
Right?
was blue as well.
Yeah, we did.
And finally, the two of you were trapped in...
The third elevator from the left.
So the last... Yeah, because Alice is also red. So the last 2 pair is green.
Yes. No one has come out of the leftmost elevator.
Are you saying there's still someone in there?
I can't say for certain, but it does seem strange. Maybe we should go take a look.
Yeah, good idea. There should be 2 people inside. Since there's no green there. Hey, anybody in there? You can hear me, just, I don't know, make some noise.
Nothing.
Hey, look at this!
Ambidextrous room.
Is that some kind of card reader? Maybe it unlocks it or something.
There's one next to each door.
What do you think ambidex room is supposed to mean?
Well, it says it on all 6 of the elevators.
Maybe it has something to do with the game that Zero was talking about.
Oh, the nonary game Ambidex edition?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't think we really need to worry about that right now, though. We should figure out what's inside this thing. Anybody got a key card?
Nah, I got nothing. Not even dirt.
So they've taken everything we were carrying? Wonderful.
Well, except our clothes. The rest of us dug through our pockets as well, but it was pretty obvious that Dio was right. My own were completely empty. There wasn't even any lint in the creases.
Maybe there's no one in there.
No, there is. There's gotta be.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, Hey,
What's that?
Look! It's opening! There was someone in there!
gasp! It's Clover! What the hell?
Clover!
So Alice and Clover know each other. Clover?
Are you okay?
She's definitely aged good 10 years, probably.
Clover! Wake up!
What's going on here? Do these two know each other?
What did you do to her?
Nothing. She was like that when I woke up. I really wouldn't worry, though. She should be all right. Her breathing is steady. I believe she's only sleeping.
Then she hasn't woken up since they kidnapped her.
Kidnapped? Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. Where are we? And who are you?
Whoa, hold on. How about you tell us who you are first? You leapt out of that box dressed like some kind of robot carrying an unconscious girl, and we only got your word that you didn't make her that way. I think you owe us an explanation, pal. Who
am I?
Another amnesia amnesiac. A gift. What?
I don't remember. I don't remember anything. I have no idea where I am, who I am, or even what day it is. If you happen to know any of those things, I would very much appreciate it if you shared that information.
I'm gonna assume that this game is probably 9 years in the future. If I'm or 9 years previous game.
Not knowing one's identity is vexing.
Oh, yeah, very original. The amnesiac routine. Please. How are we supposed to take you seriously when you're wearing this robot suit? We can't even see your face. You gonna tell us someone forced you into that thing?
I assume so. It seems the most reasonable explanation. When I woke up, I was wearing this armor, I suppose you could call it.
You look pretty calm for a man who doesn't know who he is.
Look? That's an odd choice of words. I'm wearing a mask. How would you know how I look?
You know what I meant, you smartass.
Oh. She's waking up. Clover, are you okay? Come on, talk to me.
She got tattooed or something as well.
Yes. Where are we?
Once Clover had woken up, Alice explained everything we knew so far. She listened silently until Alice mentioned 0 in the nonary game, and then her eyes went wide.
What? No, that can't.
Ace does not express the best concerned face. The blood drained from her face, and she wrapped her arms tightly around herself. What did she know? As Alice continued to console Clover, the rest of us turned to questioning the mysterious man in the mask.
When did you lose your memory?
When? That's a difficult question. I suppose when I was born. I don't remember anything of my life, assuming I had one.
We asked him everything we could think of: birth date, address, occupation, family, childhood, but all he did was shake his head.
I think he has generalized amnesia. It's a type of memory loss. People affected by it retain knowledge like language, social common sense, memorized facts, abilities they've learned, but anything that has to do with themselves is just lost. It's a very serious condition. Most research suggests that it's mainly psychological, not physiological, but in very rare instances, it has been shown to result from severe head trauma.
Do you have any idea what might have caused it?
Maybe I had a really bad breakup?
He was making a laughing sort of noise, but his expression didn't change. Well, obviously, because he has a suit of armor on him. With the mask on, there's no way we could tell if he was smiling or not, but his voice sure didn't make it sound like he was.
Bullshit. This guy's obviously full of it. Don't tell me you're actually buying this.
His outburst was greeted with an awkward silence. It wasn't that we trusted the robot man per se, only that it seemed clear he was in the same boat we were. There was a bracelet on his wrist too. Close inspection revealed that his armor fitted around the bracelets. In other words, the bracelet was attached to his arm like ours, not simply part of his suit. So he could essentially be like our snake with the bracelet. Just like ours, he had a 3 on it. It said pair below the 3 and all the text was bright green. Clover's bracelet was exactly the same. How long had we been here? I still hadn't entirely shaken the last traces of sleep out of my head, and my brain felt foggy and cluttered. Had I been asleep for hours, days? There was no way to know. They'd have taken my favorite watch when they grabbed me. Must have happened to be 3 right now. I'm assuming 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. wasn't going to be very useful for telling time. With no windows in the warehouse, it was impossible to even guess what time of day or night it was. Time could have stopped and we wouldn't have even the first idea. Damn it. No dice. This thing won't open.
Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, well, just that.
There's a box here. Maybe it's some sort of locking thing, like the ones next to the elevators. I don't think it's a card reader, though.
No?
Hey, what do you think that is?
What?
That graffiti over there. See? On the wall?
Oh, yes, that. I was wondering what that was.
Two go milkmen comedy, two milkmen go comedy.
Two milkmen go comedy. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Maybe it's saying that a pair of milkmen decided to become comedians? Still, just kind of sounds like nonsense, though. Maybe it's an anagram.
I think it's somebody's way of saying hello.
What?
You heard me.
Yeah, I did. The heck is that supposed to mean?
It's an anagram.
An anagram?
Yeah, they tried a lot of names before they worked it down to Tella. Come on, seriously? You've never heard of an anagram?
It's a kind of, wordplay where you move the letters around to create something else. Right?
Exactly. Watch.
With the tip of her boot, Phi spelled out two sentences with the dust on the floor. Two milkmen go comedy. Welcome to my kingdom. Oh, okay. If you switch it around, yeah, that makes sense. Huh.
Exactly.
Could also be other sentences, but I don't know what it'd be.
Seems like somebody was expecting us, doesn't it?
Yeah, but... where are they? Pretty rude to invite somebody over and not even offer them a drink.
True. But you're assuming that Zero isn't one of us.
Why is this Clover so surprised? She was the one that suggested Zero might be one of us in the first place before.
Huh?
Look. Over there.
Shame on you, Fido. You can't say what I'm about to say before I say it. I've got a plan, you know. I can't just tell you everything at once. Although, things are starting to get exciting.
Where are you, you little bastard? Too scared to come out and face me like a man?
Is Zero's an AI?
Are you an idiot? I'm a rabbit. You really think a talking rabbit is a real thing?
Of course I don't. You're some kind of CG rabbit or something, probably. That's not what I meant, though.
Oh! You meant you want to see the person who's controlling me? I guess God touched this one a little too hard.
What?
Weren't you listening to Fido? She's clever, you know.
Okay, then you're saying Zero is one of us?
Well, yes. I guess that's one way to put it.
Are you really sure?
My best guess. I just realized you don't see us in this picture. There's the 5. Yeah, you don't see us in this picture, which is kind of interesting. So what do we look like? Because in the first game, we had a face. But in this one, they're not revealing our face. So are we secretly Zero?
You're responding to our questions and stuff right now. That means you're not just, like, a video somebody made. Wouldn't that mean that Zero would have to be controlling you and sending you answers right now? Because it doesn't look like anyone's doing that.
Well, of course they aren't. I'm an AI.
What?
I'm an artificial intelligence powered by a quantum computer. Zero is the one who built me, of course. So I guess that makes one of you my parent! Now, are you a mommy or a daddy? That would be telling. Now, with that said, I guess I should probably tell you that I'm not the one who brought you here.
My initial guess is obviously us, but we don't really know anything. Phi, because Phi seems a little weird, and Alice, and the combination of Alice and Clover, since obviously we saw them in the first game.
I mean, obviously. I don't even have a body. I'm just the facilitator for this facility. I just do what I'm told to do.
And what do you facilitate?
Didn't I say? The game, of course!
Oh, the Honor game, and ambidextrous edition?
Correct! It's my job to make sure it runs smooth.
No,
She looks way too happy, I'm just saying.
it's supposed to be over.
There she goes again. She knows something.
So, what is the nonary game?
Nonary refers to a base 9 numeral system, but can also mean something that is, in some way, related to the number 9. Nona can be used as a prefix as well, where it means essentially the same thing. Therefore, it stands to reason that the nonary game is a game that deals with the number 9 in some way.
Exactly. 9 is a very, very important number in this game. After all, 9 is your goal.
Goal?
Yes, goal. You see that door in front of you? That's your door. If you can open the door with a 9 on it, you can escape.
What do we have to do to open it?
Yes. Let me explain.
Kinda curious, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot the flow chart is insane for this, because it's first choice of 3 doors, then, which I don't remember from before, I'm not gonna spoil it. Then, the second set of 3, so I think there's 6 doors. I can't remember if there's 6 or 8 doors in this. And there's also other decisions we have to make in this.
Look at your left wrists. You see the bracelet? Of course you do. Now, tell me, Fido, what number is on yours?
A 3.
What about the rest of you?
They're all the same. We've all got 3s.
Exactly. I'm going to call those numbers bracelet points. If you're feeling lazy, you can just call them BP. Only the people who can get their number to 9 or more will be able to open the door with a 9 on it and escape. See the box on the wall? That's how you'll get out. Anyone with a greater than or equal to 9 BP can pull that lever and the door will open. However, there are 3 rules you can't forget.
Puns.
1. The number 9 door will only stay open for 9 seconds. When your time is up, it'll close automatically, so be careful. 2. The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck. 3. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho! If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door.
I actually was thinking that.
And I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen. If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Well, what?
I really shouldn't say that yet. All you need to know is that anybody who tries to sneak out gets hit with a big penalty.
A big boom boom.
What the hell does that mean?
Down in front! I'll tell you later.
Yes?
Yes?
Why did you start making rabbit puns?
Cause I felt like it. I thought it might make me sound cute.
You do.
Never mind that. You still haven't told us what we need to know most. How do we get BP?
Oh, that's easy. Just use the ambidex room. If you like abbreviations, you can always call it the AB room instead.
You mean those, elevators?
Gold star!
So how do we go about using them?
How else do you use a room? You go in.
You mean through those hatches?
No. I had a hunch you might try that, so I closed those up tight while you were talking. So don't be hatching any hatch plans, you understand? I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Ward is where rabbits and bunnies live.
How do we get in then? We tried the doors on the front, they're all locked.
There's a card reader next to each one, isn't there? All you gotta do is slide a card through, and there you go.
Where do we find those key cards?
Well, we don't got them. There weren't any in the warehouse.
Oh, well, no. Of course there wouldn't be any there.
Then where are they?
I think you'll find what you're looking for behind the chromatic doors.
Oh, chromatic doors. Chromatic doors?
Right here! You see the 3 pretty doors just to your right?
Huh? Hold on. I thought those doors were locked.
Quirk,
What?
you see those buttons on the sides of your watch? Can you press them at the same time?
Why?
To make little boys ask questions. Just press them, please. In fact, why doesn't everybody press their buttons as well?
Hey, what's this number?
The 2 digits on the left show hours, and the 2 on the right show minutes.
Does that mean it's 12:10 in the morning?
No!
Oh, the numbers are going down.
It's gone from 10 minutes to 9.
So, that would mean this must be counting down to something, right?
Correct. I don't even need to explain the rest, do I?
Well, do we need to go into the doors before the countdown goes down?
I'm guessing this is the time until the chromatic doors unlock.
Ding, 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 ding!
Okay. Slightly off.
Very impressive, Tenmioli!
Emule.
All right, let us review what we've learned. In 9 minutes, the chromatic doors will open automatically. However, just like the number 9 door, they won't stay open forever. You have 5 minutes. Once your time is up, the doors will close no matter what. So I hope you've gone through by then. That's just the primary door.
So it's colors.
What?
If any of you guys know arts, the primary colors of light are red, blue, and green. Unlike the, well, red, blue, and yellow technically, and the colors of light are red, blue, and green. And the secondary, the opposite colors are magenta, like yellow, and cyan.
Each door in this warren has a twin! Isn't that nice? The chromatic doors aren't any different. There's one door on this side, one door on the other side. Unfortunately, the secondary chromatic door on the other side is locked too!
Couldn't make it easy for us, could you?
Of course you'll all have to split up.
Split up?
Yep. Cleaver, can you tell me what the 3 primary colors are?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're the only person who hasn't talked to me. I try to communicate with as many people as I can. It helps me improve, you see. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing it all the time. Now, answer my questions. Do you know what the 3 primary colors are? Well?
You mean red, green, and blue?
That's of light. specific.
You're supposed to be able to make any color by mixing them, right?
So, which colors would you mix to get magenta?
Red and blue,
How about yellow?
green and red,
What if you wanted cyan?
blue and green.
That's right! Now, take another look at the nice bracelets you're all wearing. Notice how they come in 3 vibrant colors?
Yeah. We get it already. The red and blue bracelets can open the secondary magenta door together. Green and red can open the yellow one. And blue and green can open the cyan door. I miss anything?
Wonderful! I think you rabbit. There is one other little thing, though.
You're talking about what happens if you've got 2 of the same color, right?
Yep. What do you think happens?
How the hell would I know?
If you want to open a door, but all you've got is one color, then you can use that to open a door with the complementary color to the one you've got.
I see. So if you've got red and red, then you can open the cyan door. Blue and blue can open the yellow door. And green can open the magenta door.
So, 2 colors. So the pair and the solo can open the combination. Of the pair and the solo of different colors can open the complementary, while the pair and solo of the same color open the one that they cannot make together.
Right again! Looks like your brain hasn't rotted away yet, Tenmioldi.
Just what the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it says. I was trying to compliment you, you know. Oh well. Let's continue, shall we? There are 2 types of bracelets, pairs and solos. That means there's 2 types of players, too. Pairs and solos. In this game, the 2 members of a pair are considered to be a single entity, which means they share the same destiny. Isn't that a good deal? I mean, you get 2 for the price of 1! Unfortunately, it also means they can't split up. Aww. Both members of a pair have to go through the same chromatic door. Solos don't have any restrictions like that, though. I mean, why would they? They're forever alone. And that means that they can go wherever they want! Yay! Yay! Now, let's take another look at all of your bracelets. We'll start with you, Siggy. What color is your bracelet?
Red.
Are you a pair or a solo? Fido is next! Tell us about your bracelet.
It's just like Sigma's, red in a pair.
What about you, Alas?
It's red, and I'm a solo.
Bio, Quirk,
Blue. Pair.
Yeah, mine's the same.
Mooney, Cleaver, Tenmioldi, all at once?
I'm a blue solo. I'm a green pair.
Green solo.
And finally, who are you?
I'm...
So the robot. So the AI doesn't know who the robot is, which means that would make the most sense that Zero is one of us.
Let's see. I suppose you can call me... Kay.
I knew it. You were just lying about that amnesia crap.
I'm not lying. This was just a... how do I put it? A flash of insight, I suppose. I saw the letter K.
So, what does K have to do with anything?
I wish I knew. Sadly, I have no idea. Does it mean anything to you?
Asshole.
Come on now, boys. You can fight later.
Yes, yes.
Now, Kay? Can I call you that?
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be good if we can actually call him at least something better than robots or something.
I'm guessing your bracelet is the same as Clover's.
That's right. It says pair, and the text is green.
I'm glad we got all that bracelet business out of the way. Now, let us return to the subject at hand.
Aren't we
How do
always
you
have to?
open the secondary door? So, Siggy, what would you do to get through the magenta door?
Well, Fi and I can't split up since we're part of the same pair. If we're red, then I guess you should pair up with Luna, right? Since she's a blue solo.
Or you could work with Mr. Dio and me. We're blue too.
Whoops! Oh, celery sticks! I forgot to tell you. You have to have exactly 3 people in your group to open the secondary door. That means you can't have 2 people, or 4 people, or, well, anything other than 3, really.
Then our only choice is to pair up with Luna.
Much. And I guess I should probably tell you that the secondary door won't open until the primary door closes. It's made that way to keep out cheaters. We didn't want a 4th or 5th person just running in at the last minute like, ah, wait for me! When the right people open the door. But if the primary door closes first, then that's impossible! You see, it all makes sense. And you might have run a hair too long in my explanation, but now I'm all done. Any questions?
Definitely an interesting decision. I took a moment to go over everything we learned so far. 9 door, open 9 door, we need 9 BP. How do I get more BP? We have to go into the elevators, and we have to get a key card. And there's a key card who says it's on the other side of the chromatic. Every door for starters is limited how many people go in. People you have to combine. Like for example, in this case, red and blue, green and red, or blue and green. Complementary, or doing the complementary of red, red, blue, blue, green, green.
Good? Excellent. It looks like none of you have any questions. Yay!
Yay! No? No, wait. You have questions. Of course you have questions. What's the point of this game? Why did you take us? Where are we? And who the heck is the real Zero? That's why he said there's no more questions, because the doors opened.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Ooh, interesting voice. That tickles something in my brain.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Oh, so sorry guys, but it looks like your time's up. You better hop to it and get those secondary doors open.
Fuck that! We aren't gonna open shit! You can take your lamery game and shove it up your ass.
Hey, deal. The only way we might be able to escape is completing this
If
game.
you think we're just gonna swallow your psychotic crap and play along, you've got another thing coming, you smart-ass little rodent.
I'm a rabbit.
Shut up!
Well, shoot. I thought you might say that. Unfortunately, you have no choice but to follow the rules.
Why is that?
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll
what?
They'll be penalized.
You keep saying that. What the hell is this penalty anyway?
well, death.
Why is Clovis so surprised again?
Your bracelets contain 2 drugs. The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called tubocurarine.
I think Sopro B was introduced in the last game as well.
Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside.
Ugh.
If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you. First is the Soparil, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Good one.
You should know that the Soparil is only there out of the kindness of Zero's heart. Oh, and I mean the real Zero. Not me. Zero just doesn't want to see anybody suffer. Isn't that just so compassionate? If I had a heart, it'd be melting right now. Anyway,
Again.
All it means is that you'll die pretty painlessly. So, hey, there's nothing to worry about, really.
Again, Alice ain't.
Of course, none of that will happen if you just follow the rules.
Follow the rules. We don't want to die.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Well then, looks like it's time for me to hop on out of here.
Good luck, guys! See you all later! Have a nice trap!
Trap is another. There was poison in the bracelets. It seemed like a little hard to believe, but it wasn't like I had anything other than our computer-generated rabbits say either way. What are we gonna do? There is a lot to think about, but we didn't have very much time.
What are we waiting for? We need to go. We need to get through these other doors.
But how do we figure out which door to go through?
You still don't get it? Fine. Just pay attention, we don't have much time. Zero's explanation was pretty confusing, so let me put it in small words for you. There are only 3 possible options. Option A.
Which is of us plus Luna to go into the purple door and everyone else goes into the complementary door, since Alice cannot go through the magenta door as well. She has to go through the...
Sigma and I pair up with Luna. Our red and her blue can open the magenta door. That would mean Clover and Kay would go with Alice. Their green goes with her red to make yellow. That just leaves Dio and Quark as the blue pair, and Tenmyoji as the green solo. The only door they can open is the cyan one. Got it?
And then basically we swap from so Alice goes with the blue pair to open magenta while we go into the yellow door.
Option B. Sigma and I go with Tenmyoji, so we can use red and green to make yellow for that door.
Obviously the last one would be all of the reds going into cyan, all the blues going into yellow, and all the greens going into magenta.
That means Clover and Kay pair up with Luna to open the cyan door. This leaves Dio and Quark with Alice, and together, they can open up the magenta door. And finally, option C would be where we pair up with light colors to open complementary colored doors. That means Sigma, Alice, and I go through the cyan door. Clover, Kay, and Tenmyoji go through the magenta door, and Dio, Quark, and Luna go through the yellow door. Problem is, which do we choose?
Please, Sigma, choose something.
What? Wait, what? Why me?
If you don't want to, then maybe Alice or Clover can choose. Or Tenmyoji or Dio or anyone. Once one person chooses, everyone else's decisions will be made for them. But please, you have to hurry. We're almost out of time.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Alright. I'll pick. Nobody seemed upset, but they probably knew as well as I did that we don't have time for this. Took a deep breath and spoke. Okay. And I am going to go and save, as this will be the end of this episode. And then return to the title. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Virtue's Last Award as we figured out, well, you guys learned many answers to potential questions that you guys might have had. Next time, we'll be going into one of the many doors to see what happens next. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, months of your lives, and may the stars forever guide your path, forever it might lead you into the future.